Down the rabbit hole we go into Alice in Wonderland. Well, I'm opening this wonderful day planner to share with you my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Alice in Wonderland schedule. I want to see as many as I can of you, all of you to join in for as many of these posts as you can. Let me know what you want to share. Come on, let's get into our Alice in Wonderland theme. It's going to be a glorious, glorious time. And let our imaginations run wild and see what we can come up with in 2023. And let's hope we can make this Alice in Wonderland month the best we've ever had. So sit down with your cup of tea, Diet Coke, or whatever you want to drink, and let's see what we have to share today. Now, keep in mind, I'd love to have any one of you to join on any challenge you want. Just put in the comments section down below. If you see something you're interested in joining in, say, oh, I want to do garden tour Saturday. And I'll have some kind of Alice in Wonderland theme with my garden tour theme. That will be great. And if you want to be my co-hostess, say, oh, I'd love to be the co-hostess for Garden Tour Saturday on Saturday, April 1st. Would love to see you join in. We'll see what we get, and hopefully we'll get a lot of people interested. So tell all your friends, and let's make this be our biggest and best ever Alice in Wonderland we've ever done. We do this every year, so this isn't something new I do. But if you just want to come and watch and see what Grandma comes up with, you can do that too. We love having you all here for the Alice in Wonderland party, and we are going to try our best this year. That's why I'm giving so much great information so far in advance, to see how many can we get to join in on this. Okay, April 1st, Garden Tour Saturday. Any kind of garden tour, big, small, we don't care. It can go up anytime on April 1st. Just put some little tiny Alice in Wonderland item into this theme. Doesn't have to be elaborate. April 2nd. It's a Sunday. It's a DIY project. Now, a lot of my awesome friends do DIYs. And my daughter's friends really do DIYs. So any of you that want to join in on April 1st for any DIY project with an Alice in Wonderland theme, go right ahead. If you want to be my co-hostess for this, please put at the bottom in the comment section. Would love to join in and be your co-hostess for April the 2nd for the DIY project. Or if you just want to join in and make something, that's fine too. And if you just want to come by and just see what we're going to do, just say, I'm going to be there to watch. I can't wait to see Grandma do a DIY project, since I hardly ever do them. So let's see what Grandma comes up with this year. I usually do one or two every April, and I'm going to work hard on getting at least one or two done. Well, I have two of them, so I have to do a minimum of two. So we'll see if I can get my project done. I'm going to have to start working pretty fast because April is coming up pretty soon. And this is April the 2nd. Monday, April the 3rd is Coloring Party with Friends. Now, I do this every Monday, so if any of you just want to join in with the party, go right ahead and color with any book you have, because this is something that I do every Monday. But if any of you have an Alice in Wonderland coloring book, oh, do I wish you would color in it for the month of April. I specifically went out and bought an Alice in Wonderland coloring book because I didn't have one. And believe it or not, I had to buy a used one. Can you believe that? Used? I didn't know there was such a thing as used. And I can't wait to color and share it with you. So get ready for my Alice in Wonderland coloring book. But like I said, because this is a challenge that we do every week, if you just want to turn in a page of coloring, that is also fine. All my challenges can go up anytime on these days. But let's hope we get a few Alice in Wonderland coloring pages. My co-hostess, Pat, Creating with Pat, I shouldn't say creating, Crafting with Pat, she is going to be coloring in her Alice in Wonderland coloring book. It is different than mine, so there'll be different pages to watch. Okay, here we go. April the 4th. It's a Tuesday. Tablescape Tuesday. Now, I realize that Tablescape Tuesday has nothing to do with Alice in Wonderland. So, if any of you want to join in, please put Tablescape Tuesday and give my awesome friends some extra support and let them know that you love their tablescapes they do every Tuesday. But I am going to be doing on my channel Alice in Wonderland Tea Party for Two. Now, you do not have to do Alice in Wonderland Tablescape Tuesday because that is not my challenge. I'm just joining in with them. But if you want to do Alice in Wonderland, go right ahead. But at least come over and see what Grandma came up with. April the 5th, that's a Wednesday, Cozy Corner. So I'm going to do something in my Cozy Corner to do with Alice in Wonderland. Now, it can be anything you want. It can be any small display. It can be on a tiered tray, a lantern, tea and coffee tea display, whatever you want. It just needs to be something to do with the Cozy Corner and an Alice in Wonderland theme. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but, Grandma will think of something. She always does. Now, April the 6th, Fairy Garden Thursday, Alice in Wonderland theme. Any fairy garden that you can come up with some kind of Alice in Wonderland theme, however you want to do it is fine. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a big production. It can be a small production. Hey, go look in the kids' toy box. You might find a few things there. Or if you have grandchildren, see if some of the grandkids have something to do with Alice in Wonderland. You'll be amazed at what you can find. Friday, Alice in Wonderland lantern. Oh, I guess I'm doing a lantern on Friday. Oh, well, I guess do a lantern on Friday. Decorate it for Alice in Wonderland. And I usually do grocery pantry. I will probably not be doing that for the month of April because, Grandma can only do so much. Okay, we have Saturday, April the 8th. And it's another garden tour and have some kind of an Alice in Wonderland theme. Grandma, I'm sure, can find something because she loves to garden and she has a ton of Alice in Wonderland items. Hard to believe you're going to see this again. This is going to be April the 9th, Sunday, a DIY project, something to do with Alice in Wonderland. Oh yeah, Grandma's really trying hard to go out on this one. So come on, let's get some Alice in Wonderland ideas out there and make another DIY project. Don't forget, if any of you want to do a project like this, feel free to do it. We would love to have you join in, and it doesn't have to be a big, expensive project. I realize Alice in Wonderland, there's a lot of things out there, but maybe not everyone has very many pieces. I, of course, on the other hand, am totally Alice in Wonderland crazy, so you will see so many things you're not going to hardly believe it. So don't forget, Alice in Wonderland, I'm going to give you another update from my day planner later tomorrow because I have so much to talk about. I can't do it all in one video. It would be way too long and too boring. Now, this is 9 days of Alice in Wonderland. Let me know if any of you want to join in on any of these challenges in the comment section. If any of you want to be co-hostesses for this, feel free to put your name down and say, I want to be a co-hostess. For April 9th, I'd love to join in on an DIY project for Alice in Wonderland, and I would love to be a co-hostess. Feel free to do that. Well, that's today's video, and tomorrow we'll do another week. And we'll just keep doing this until we get through the whole calendar. And then I will redo this on April the 1st because we got to start getting more people involved at Alice in Wonderland. You know, Grandma wants to make this her biggest one ever.